Good morning, Bareknuckle Street Fighting followers. Welcome to new member Wakey Terrier. I was going to say Wakey, Wakey, rise and shine. It's time to get up. It's Bareknuckle time. You might have noticed something different, guys. In the corner of the screen and going across the screen is our first new sponsor. I want to welcome topdogtipster.co.uk. You will find their website in the description box. They take bets, greyhounds, football, all sorts of sports. Go and check it out. Go in the description box. You'll see the Top Dog Tipster website. I just want to say thank you for coming on board on this new venture. And we really appreciate it. The team appreciates it. And hopefully this is the start of something special. Well, I know it is. The team know it is, but you don't know it is. So yeah, Top Dog Tipster in the description box. The link. Click the link. Go and check out the bets. Go and check out the website. See what you think. Let me know. Get back to me. But that's our new sponsor. Welcome aboard, buddy. And it's going across the screen. If you want to click it on Google, there you go. To go right across the bottom of the screen. Right, guys. I'm absolutely delighted with yesterday. Oh. Man United. Oh, first trophies for a long time. But I am going to have a rant now. I'm sick to death of seeing people slagging Tommy and Jake Paul off online. You armchair warriors. You wouldn't have the cojones to get in that ring and do that. I'm telling you now. Any man that slags them men for that fight don't know boxing. Because I'll tell you what, under that sort of pressure, under them lights, for that sort of money, it was massive. One man I listened to, and I could listen to him all day, is Shane Fury. I don't know if any of you guys listen to Shane Fury on YouTube. He's just brilliant, comedy gold, speaks the truth, very honest. I like listening to John as well, but Shane Fury's good. Jake Paul, I've said for a long time, is a decent boxer. I mean, everyone slags him off because he's a YouTuber. You've got to remember, I'm going to tell you something. As a fighter myself, the amount of work that Jake Paul has put into his craft, right? The money he's invested in himself. He's now a promoter. It was his promotions with Frank Warren. Right, the money he's invested himself to get to the standard he's at is nothing short of unbelievable. He was on Disney Channel. He was a YouTuber, and then he became a boxer. And I'm telling you now, man, props to the lad, man. You know what? Props to both them lads. Props to them. I listen to Shane Fury. Jungle is massive because he speaks the honest truth. He just tells you how it is. You don't have to be a boxer to know boxing. Some of the best coaches in the world have never been boxers, but they've got a great eye for talent. But Real Fighter, how are you doing, bro? Yeah, do you know what, guys? Like I say, I was pleased. I was happy. I was happy with yesterday. I was happy with the Man United win. I was absolutely delighted. And you know what? I forgot to film a water cup. I'll do it in a minute. But good morning, members. Yeah, we've just welcomed a new member to the members club. Welcome, my friend, Real Fighter, Real Deal Fighter. One of our members is actually going to be fighting on one of our bare knuckle days when we have it. So get yourself prepared, buddy. I'll get you matched up. We've got more fights to come. I love it. You know what, guys? It excites me. And you know what? Actually being there in between the fighters, it kind of feels weird that I'm not doing it myself, that I'm actually, watching, refereeing two other guys do it. But when you see me refereeing, you will actually see me encouraging the fighters and actually giving the fighters a little bit of advice. I think that's good refereeing. Take your time, lads. Take your time, pick your shots. And like I said, listen, I want to get this into people's minds right now. Anybody that comes to fight for me, comes to fight on the Bareknuckle Street Fighting show, okay, anybody that comes to fight, right, and I keep telling the fighters this, if you get knocked down, take that 20-second recovery count. Trust me, it's so important, guys, especially when you're tired, especially when you're gassed out. Take that 20 seconds, man. Right, I'll be counting to 20. Right, after 20, you will be asked, do you want to continue? Yes or no? If you do, then you go again. But take that count. When you're down, don't just jump straight back up, man, because that is a bad mistake. I mean, you jump straight back up, especially when you're dizzy and you've had a couple of punches, you know, that can be the end of you. So just take your time, guys, like I say. But I'm excited for the project. I'm buzzing. We've got a lovely team of people behind the scenes. But how is everybody doing? Like I say, if you want to become a member, just click join. You know, there's going to be members content as well. But like I say, all the fights will be free and on this channel. You know, nobody will be paying for nothing. That's what I'm saying. You're right, Jungle's massive. Yeah, he made that mistake. Listen, I keep telling you know what, right? This is why. See, you know what, guys, right? You are going to see this on the footage when it goes out. I have the fighter's best interests at heart. And when you'll hear me when I'm refereeing, I give them advice. I'm not siding with anybody. I'm telling them because I'm an experienced bare-knuckle fighter. Some of these guys are street fighters that are just having a tear up, but I'm giving them advice. I'm telling them, take your time, lads. Take that rest. If you need, because these fights can go on for 20, 30 minutes, man. So like I say, that 20 seconds, you've got to remember when you're knocked down and your head's a bit fuzzy, that 20-second recovery can make a massive difference to the fight. Trust me, man. So as I was saying, guys, if you're going to come and fight for me and you do get knocked down, right, don't feel like oh, the proud man syndrome comes in, that you've got to jump straight back up, because you'll just get knocked back down again. Take the count, okay? And like I say, for me, like I say, guys, fighters come first all the time, always. Especially on this company, fighters are always coming first. I've looked after them. They get the best of fair play, and there's no shenanigans, right? Like I say, when the first footage goes out, you'll see lovely. It's just, you know what? It's old school, but the people involved, absolutely top-notch people, man. Top-notch people. They welcomed us with open arms. Good lads. The two fighters, spot on. Good lads. After the fight, they got on well. That's what it's about. I'm not coming into this game to go with beefs. I'm not interested in beefs. I'm not interested in arguments and people calling people personal names and stuff. Nah, man. I want men, right, that don't know each other, hard men from different towns, to go face to face, have a fight, shake hands, and go for a drink or a couple of bit of food after it. Nothing wrong with that, man. Like I say, that perk is there for you guys to purchase. If you want to come down and watch, you're welcome. But we're only allowing 2 members at a time. So, like, if just say 4 members purchase the 2 top tiers when you click join, 2 of you will come one day, 2 of you will come another day, but you'll be coming. You know what I mean? Get to see the fighters, get to come and spend a bit of time with us. You spending the full day with us, really. It's a good day. We had a fantastic day on the other day. I'm not telling you what days. We're never giving any days away. Okay, we're never giving any days or any locations away. What we're doing is we're just getting on with it, right? Actions speak louder than words. We're just doing it. That's it. Do us a favour, guys. Wait for 1 minute while I go and fill this water up. We've already had a litre of water this morning. I just want to apologise to people, you know, for all the sniffling the other day. what it is, guys, I've got really bad sinus problems sometimes. I don't know if you've noticed, it's not too bad today, but I get bad sinuses, and it's not very attractive. I know that it's quite rude and uncouth and presumptuous, but I can't help it, and it's a problem that I need to solve. So I've got my little hanky when I need to blow my nose. Well, not my hanky. It's called the bogey sock. So if I need to blow my nose, guys, that is when you know I'm dribbling. Because I've been told off. Leslie actually told me off last night. She went, Derek, she went, I'm not being cheeky, and you know I love you, but it is so unattractive that you are sniffling. Women will not find that attractive whatsoever. And I'm like, Leslie, I agree with you. That's why I probably haven't got a bloody woman. But I'm just so focused, guys, on the project. When's the verse? It's gonna this week, Rita, this week, mate. It's kind of mad. I've noticed as well, like a lot of the profiles I'm speaking to, kind of calling you by your YouTube name, not your real name. So I don't know who I'm speaking to, but it's kind of like the element of surprise, isn't it? Sinuses, why have champ? You need any? You know what? RQ. Is it RO? I think I mentioned the story. What it was, Ian Turnbull, my sister has the hots for you, Decker. I'll tell your sister I said hi, mate. Thank you very much. Nice compliment. Really appreciated. RO, the sinuses, yes. Like 3 years ago, I was booked in for an operation. Well, it was in the Stephen Miller fight. I had the wall knocked through in my nose. Well, I thought it was from all the sniffing the old white powder. That's what I actually thought it was. I thought I'd been sniffing the white powder. I thought my nose is knackered because of it. So I went to the doctors to have a look, and the doctor said it isn't nothing from drugs. You've actually had your wall knocked through. So all right, so what can you do about it? Because it's doing me head in. He says, get an operation. So he booked me for the operation in the hospital. The day before the hospital appointment, I got told, you won't be able to breathe out your nose for 2 days. Well, that was it. I was off. I didn't turn up. That is my worst fear. Suffocating, claustrophobic, not being able to breathe. That is where I used to get a lot of anxiety from. When my nose used to be blocked, I felt like I couldn't breathe. It would bring on the anxiety and panic attacks. I don't know what you're having about, Wayne. I think what you're talking about, bro. Yes, when can I come? Where? Come where, man? I don't even got a clue what you're talking about, bro. I had the same, yeah. It's horrible, bro. Sponsored sock. No one wants to buy a sponsored bloody bogey sock from Derek Heggie, do they? But yeah, guys, and you know what? We're so thankful to topdogtipster.co.uk. Go and check his website out in the description box. We've got his badge in the corner of the screen. It's not so good at the minute, but my guy's going to work on it. We only got it last night, so we're going to bring it better, give him a better viewing. But anyone that wants to sponsor us are welcome. It's £100 a month. You get advertised. We're advertising on Facebook, Instagram, on here, and also you will get it during the footage of the fights. Sponsors will be mentioned. Anyone want their companies advertised, get in touch with us. And all proceeds go towards the fighters' pay or the travel expenses. But no, it's mostly the fighters' pay. Fighters are looked after very well, and they'll tell you that. One thing you'll find about me, guys, in the coming months, when all this kicks off and all the fights go out, I'm a genuine fella. All right, I'm not what people say. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, of course I have, but I've learned from them. Do you know what I mean? I've learned, and I just think, and I do believe that if you're a good businessman and you're genuine and you are straight to the point, then people want to work with you, people want to come to you, people want to fight for you. You pay the fighters on time, they want to fight again, And that's what we're getting now. A few of the fighters have said, listen, Decker, give us a shout when you've got another fight. I've got one lad, I won't mention his name, but he's begging. Honest to God, I've never known a game lad like it. I've never known a game lad like it, man. He's like, Decker, I want another fight. I want another fight. I want another fight. He's like, this lad will fight every week. I'm telling you, like that is, you can honestly swear to God on my family. I've got one lad who was on King of the Streets. He'll fight every week. Every week. He's told us, man. He said, get me a fight every week. So I'll tell you what, bro. Honestly, he does not care, man. This is a guy, right? I'm telling you now, he's not a trained fighter, right? He's actually a football hooligan, right? But he can fight. And he goes in the, he's the kind of man, he'll go in the pub and have a pint, come out and have a pagger for like 20 minutes. Some people, this is what I'm trying, these are the kind of people that I'm trying to unearth. How many fights did you want? We've organised at the minute 4, bro. It's crazy because it's like some people are just natural born fighters, and that is the whole reason that I have set this up. I'm not, listen, if you're a boxer, come on. If you're a martial artist, you're welcome on. If you're a kickboxer, come on. But that doesn't mean nothing in a street fight. But you could be good at it. I was sitting last night, overthinking, you know, what the rules, what should I change them? Should I bring the elbows in? I'm still sitting on the fence about a few certain things. I kind of want it to go. I don't want to go down the King of the Streets route, but I do want to. You know, we are Bareknuckle Street Fighting Brawls. But what you are allowed to do with our rules are, I'll repeat again, you can headbutt, you can grapple, you can clinch, you can punish in the clinch, you can chuck them to the ground. You can wrestle and chuck them to the ground, right? But you can't kick them on the floor, and they get a 20-second count to recover. And like I keep saying, guys, take that count. Take that count, because it makes a massive difference in your recovery. You know what I mean? I'm actually enjoying it because it's a passion. I'm actually enjoying doing it. The English wife, the Wilf, the Wilf. I'm actually enjoying just doing this because it's a passion. It's something I love doing. Something that interests me. Something that I'm just, you know, pleased to be part of. Like I say, you can't do it without a team behind you. So I'm thankful to the team that I'm with. All doing the duties and what they're doing. They're great at what they do, so it's good. But yeah, the reason why I'm not bringing the kicking and stuff into it is because for me personally, I don't agree with kicking people on the floor. I'm not into that kicking people in the head and stuff. Like, you see it uptown all the time, and it's like, wow, always, man, you can kill a man. Like, don't be stamping on people's heads and stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna have a fight like a proper man. I'm trying to bring the old school 1980s way back. Have a straightener, shake hands, and go for a pint after it, man. That's what it's all about. This is what this is about. And you are going to see the togetherness after the fight as well. Do you know what I mean? You're going to see the togetherness, the lads all having a laugh. It's good crack, man. It's good crack. And like I say, if you get the perk to come with us, what'll happen, if you get the perk to come with us, what'll happen is that member, wherever you're coming from, you'll either be picked up by us, or you'll meet us somewhere, and you'll come for the full day with us, and you'll enjoy it. Trust us, you will enjoy it. It's a good laugh. You get to see a good fight close up, and you get to mix it. But yeah, there's a lot of things also, guys. I'm like I say, I'm looking, not yet, but I'm having a talk with a guy at the moment. I want to take 5 fighters over to Spain to do some street fighting over there. Nothing's set in stone yet. I'm not one of these men that'll promise you the world and not deliver. What I'm saying is, I'm talking to a guy trying to set it up. I'm not going to mention any names. Like I said, everything's under the QT. But this is why I'm doing it. I'm looking for 5 hard men that I can take to Spain, all expenses paid by the guy, by the sponsor company that are going to set it up, and a little holiday and having a fight and getting paid. Can't beat that, can you? Fighting in España, you know what I mean? That's great, man. But it's just something to look forward to. But that's, like I say, guys, it isn't set in stone. It's something I'm working towards. And you know me, when I'm working towards something, the postman will deliver. Special delivery. Trust me on that. Did any of your members attend? Like, no, mate. No one's got the perk yet, mate. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, be great, man. Be great, man. Fighting in Spain. Last man standing. Yeah. That's the plan, Patrick. That is the plan, mate. It was kind of like I say, in Spain, you know, you find a very secluded place, heat, beautiful heat, warm. Imagine that, having a good pagger in front. Oh man, nice heat. I know people complain about the heat, but I love it, man. Red hot, sweating, top off, blood, guts. Oh, can't beat that, man. Cannot beat that. Looking hench, bro. To be honest, I've trimmed down a little bit, mate. I think probably because I've lost a lot of body fat. Makes you look a little bit bigger, but I've actually trimmed down, mate. I've lost weight. But no, I just think people are going to be excited about it. I know a lot of people have actually probably doubted me, which I don't care. I'm not bothered. Thank you for the donation. You'll never walk alone. Thank you, mate. Total respect. Like I say, guys, every donation, everything on this channel goes towards the fighters and building the company. But there's a massive thank you to our first sponsor, man. Buzzing, appreciate it. But listen, like I say, people can doubt me. I don't care. Right? The thing is, everybody, my team, my loyal friends that I have in the group chat together, and my loyal mods, and the ghost who's with me, they know that I'm genuine. They know that I don't talk mutter, and they know that when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. All right. And if I set my sights on something and I'm really passionate about it, I'll do it. 100%. Why not? Listen. I'm a fighter myself, and for me, there's a lot of these lads that are fighting that probably don't work, that have got probably suffer mental health. But we're actually trying to help people out a little bit. Like you say to a lad, right? Here's a prime example for you. A lad who just got out of jail, right? Can't get a job because of his criminal record. Hasn't got a penny. Hasn't got a pot to thing in, right? You say to him, like, yeah, mate, I'll give you this much. Come and have a bare knuckle fight. And he wins. And I'm like, well, come and fight again if you want to fight. Some of these lads want to fight all the time. Making a little living, doing what you love doing, having a fight. You know what I mean? And then just obviously giving them that incentive to, like, listen, prove yourself to me. Show me you can fight. Be consistent. And you can come to Spain and fight in Spain. That, for me, gives people a bit of a buzz, a bit of an initiative to want to do it. You know what I mean? But I always say, especially when you turn up on that day and you give the lads their envelope before the fight, straight away, there's a trust. You paid them before they even fight. And that's what we do. You get your payment before the fight. As soon as you step out that car, boom, in your hand. Right, good luck in the fight, mate. What I'll do is I'll go over the rules. Obviously, you introduce yourself to the cameraman, who you are, what your occupation, street fighter, boxer, kickboxer, your name, your age, and then I'll go through the rules with you, and then you'll get it on. And there's nothing better, man. It's just proper old school. But yeah. Nah, half before the fight. Nah, doesn't work that way. We just missed the ball bag. Mr. Ball bag, is it ball bog? No, mate. These lads. We're not dealing with idiots, mate. and I won't deal with fools. I can have a phone conversation with a man, and I can kind of tell you if he's talking mutter. But what I do is I don't just deal straight away. I build up a relationship. See all the fighters see the lads that have come forward that are fighting for me. I'm building a relationship, personal, genuine. You know, get talking to them. Even the lads that lose. How you doing, mate? This morning, are you all right, pal? Have you recovered? Are you feeling okay? The genuinity is there because I care about the fighters. It's not about Derek Heggie. It's about them. Do you know what I mean? Giving them a platform to showcase what they've got. And that's what it's all about. I feel like I'm repeating myself every day, don't I? That's what I do, guys. It's just pathetic, isn't it? But yes, but is everybody looking forward to seeing the fight? You know? Is everybody looking forward to it? I mean, they're going to be everywhere. They're going to be in back gardens, scrapyards, fields, anywhere and everywhere. You know, the plan is, we know the ambition of the channel and the company is to go to Europe to do it. Listen, we'll never be king of the streets. I would never, ever bring them rules into this because I would not. Why do you think the faces are covered, man? Because they're not, so there's nothing comes back on them. Because one day in that, and listen, people do love it. Why do you think they get massive views, man? They get millions of views because that is what you call an all-in street fight. Mine isn't that. Mine is backyard bare-knuckle street fighting rules. Take a little bit out, take the kicking out and take the biting out. Take the elbowing out. The rest you can do. Headbutt, punch in the clinch, grab them to the ground, rough them to the ground. That's for me, yeah. Because in street fights you do get that, don't you? Like you'll see two lads in the street, two big lads, grabbing hold of each other and like chucking each other to the ground. But as I keep saying, my advice, take the 20-second recovery count. But Real Deal Fighter, I'm actually looking forward to having you on, mate. You sent us a few pictures of yourself, mate, and you're looking quite tasty, bro. So I'm looking forward to meeting you. And mate, you're a member as well, so it's actually a bonus. That's why I want to do it. Jungle is massive. Them Eastern Europeans are naughty people. But as I say, we don't run before we can walk. And it's all about building a platform, a community, trust with the fighters. And what happens is then, when the fighters trust you, spread the word to the mates, their mates spread the word to their mates, and then all of a sudden, everyone's contacting you because everyone wants to fight. And then it just becomes a constant every single day. There's a fight every day. So and that's what we're aiming for. We're aiming for to get this massively off the ground where we can put a fight up every single day. But like I said, like in anything, you can't, nothing's built in a day, is it? You good, Decker, stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home. I don't know what that's all about, mate. I stay home quite a lot, pal. I do. The thing is, guys, is I don't want my fights to be over in 2 seconds or 2 minutes. That is why I'm kind of evenly matching people in the fact that just say someone comes to me and says, right, Decker, because I do vet the lads, I ask them, what's your background? I've had 10 amateur fights, boxing. Another lad comes to me, I've never had a boxing fight, I'd just like to have a street fight. I'm not going to put him against him. I'm kind of like trying to evenly match it, but then again, sometimes a street fight will beat a boxer because the street fight, that's why I'm bringing the street fight rules into it. Dan, yes, they can, mate. Yeah. So he's king. That's why King of the Streets, making a lot of dough. I've told you, Ticky Dicky Joe, this week, man. I wouldn't bring trolls on there'll be no trolls fighting, mate. I'm not interested in having YouTubers that can't fight. I want men that can fight. You know what I mean? These people on YouTube that can fight, if they're interested, then fair enough. But I'm not interested in having people that are going to make a mockery of it. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. at all. I want to be taken seriously. I don't want to be I don't want people to look at us and think we're a joke. That's why everything's got to be on point. The editing, the layout of the whole thing, the locations, the fighters, the whole setup, the camera angles, everything. I'm a perfectionist. Everything has to be on point, and everyone will tell you guys that work with me, I am on it. I'm on it. Get that there. That needs to be there. I might be a little bit hard work to work for sometimes, but it's because I'm a perfectionist. I want to bring the best that I can. I spoke about, I think you must have missed the start of the interview before, Push. I thought both lads deserve credit, mate. I think Jake Paul, I've said all along, is a decent boxer. Not world class, but he's decent. He's done well for the time that he's been in the sport. Spent the money. He's invested in himself. Very, very good. And he's done well. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like buttons. But like I said, I just want to welcome our new sponsor again. You'll see it across the screen. If you want to go and place any bets, go and have a look at his website, topdogtipster.co.uk. You will find the website in the description box at the top. Go and click on it, have a look, see what you think. But we'll just, like I say, we'll thank him for coming on board and joining the journey. And like I say, when we do grow bigger, which we will, those that have came on from the start will be with us all the way. We're not going to say, oh, when you first started with us, you're paying £100 a month, and then 6 months down the line, we're massive. We're not going to say to them, like, you have to pay this now. You just stick to what you have because you were with us from day one. You helped us grow from day one and helped us out by paying the fighters. So what we can offer you is great publicity because you were with us from day one. That's the way it works. Loyalty, isn't it? So buzzing for you. Promised you it would be the year. I did, mate. I did. Listen, you know yourself, Jungle is massive, mate. One thing I'll never try and do is make my style look stupid. I've done it in the past, man. And you learn from it, don't you? And it's like now, what I like to do now is build a foundation, then say something. And that's what we did with this. Set it all up, built the platforms, built the foundations, got everything in place, cameraman, everything. Then we came out with it that we were going to do it. Do you know what I mean? That's, for me, how it has to be done. And like I say, you will never hear one complaint from the fighters about us. I'm telling you, you'll see. You'll see. You know, all the fighters will tell you, man. They'll tell you they got paid before the fight. And now and again, I always chuck in a little bonus. Sometimes, but honestly, you can ask, for example, one of our members donated £50 the other day. That £50 actually went to the fighters' bonus for the win. We're not making money. We're not making anything. Everything's going to the fighters because we want this to grow, because we know in 10, 12 months' time what it's going to be. So what you've got to do is you've got to take a loss to gain in the future. People don't understand that. It sickens a lot of people. People get a little bit like, well, I'm not making anything. Well, obviously, it's a start, isn't it? You don't. And that is my mindset. And that is a very successful mindset. And I know what to expect, but I know what's to come. So my vision is there. The vision's there. I'm just laying the tarmac as I'm going along. And then the fully fledged full thing will be ready in time. So yeah, hit the like button, guys. Well, thank you, Neil. We have come a long way. Listen, I will not sit here and take full credit for all of this. Not whatsoever, because I've got the editing guys who's doing a fantastic job. I've got my moderators that keep all the chat clean and keep the channel spot on. So I will not take all the credit. My credit goes to the whole team. That's what the credit goes to, the whole team, the people that are all involved in this. And all people involved in this are kept private due to attacks from trolls and being harassed. So no names will ever be mentioned. So yeah, that's it. Simple as that. Everyone on the team is protected. Let's just say that. But yeah, big up the team, man. But yeah, like I said, you've seen it on the screen, guys. You know, no, be respectful and positive, no bullying. And I do believe now the channel's actually starting to become a really positive place. And I know, listen, I go on, I can talk the hind legs off a donkey. I know that. But I hope people enjoy what we talk about. I've got another live tonight, 7:30. I'll do that. I do the 10:30s and 7:30, don't I? And they're becoming good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying actually speaking about the project. Good morning, Leslie. How are you, love? Good yawn. Good morning, UKPI. Good morning, Joe Mazza. When are you becoming a member, Joe Mazza? Because I've seen you on here. You're a good fella. You'll never walk alone. I'm still trying to find a way to give away these 10 memberships. I'm struggling to know how I can do it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, and I'm the postman, I do deliver, and I will. But the reason why I'm struggling to do it is because how do you give your details out without it being a troll? Now, this is the problem I'm having with a lot of people that are coming forward saying they're going to sponsor us. How many times have I said send a video by email? And they don't. They write a message with epoxy email, and I'm like, this can't be real. You kind of sometimes know genuine emails by the way they're set up, or like a business. Sometimes if it's a business email, you know, they'll set them up, you know. But I know you're saying I know a raffle, but how do you know a troll doesn't get that raffle? Do you know what I mean? And I want to be very careful who comes into the members community, because you don't want idiots coming in and just trying to sabotage it and cause a lot of I mean, there's so much positivity now. That's why I hope, you know, we've blocked a lot of people. That's why there's a lot of people getting blocked. A lot of people are complaining that they're being timed out. That's because for a reason. My granddad, God bless him, he used to have a big problem with drink. We used to call him Alco Pop. Still, he's on. Sorry to hear that, Ian, mate. Exactly, Jungle is massive. If you go through Instagram, either on our Bareknuckle Fighting Street Brawls Instagram or my Derek Heggie official, if you get me through that, I can kind of see who I'm speaking to, and we can kind of have like a back and forth video chat that way, which is a lot easier. Which I keep telling me, if people are interested in sponsoring us and being advertised by us, then £100 a month. And I don't think that's unfair. I don't know what you guys think. If you're a business or a small business, can't see £100. I don't know what you think. £100 a month isn't too much for a small business. You're going to get advertisement, you know what I mean? And it's only going to get bigger and better. So, you know, but I always do that. Like Leslie just says there, when I'm in doubt, I don't do naught. I don't. But you know, when you get that gut feeling that something's not right. But there we go. JAJ just put the Instagram Backyard Street Fighting Brawls. That is our business page. Go there, message us. If you want to sponsor us, you can. If you want to fight for us, you can. Real fighters came forward. I'm quite surprised, actually. Billy Bob, but depends what the return is on the sponsorship. How many days have you been on here, bro? Because I've actually went through it about 20 million times, Billy Bob. The return on the £100 a month is like this. You're going to get your business on the bottom of the screen going across. You're going to get your logo on the lives. You're going to get your business or your website on the links in the Instagram stories where people can click on, and it'll take you right to your business. And also you get advertisement on Facebook and get mentioned on all the fights when we upload all the fights. So you're getting full advertisement across all boards, plus the thousands that are going to be watching the fights. At the start, your sponsor will come up at the start of every single video. So yeah, I'll never discuss what fighters get paid, mate. But yeah, so if you're getting across the board full advertisement. Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? I mean the financial return, mate, not what you get for sponsor. I don't know what you mean, bro. I haven't got a clue what you mean. I mean, what you get, I don't know what you get. Depends how many people come to your business through the advertisement. Yeah, we've got them Bluetooth factor. The guy that was sponsoring us now, I'm in contact every day with. Genuine. We don't just jump in with 2 feet, you know what I mean? We now kind of like look into it, you know, because there's a lot of false people out there. But yeah, Scrog, big up, mate. That's the mental health channel that we have, guys. If you want to go and subscribe to that, the battle between angels and demons. I'm actually going to make a one today for myself. I'm not really posting about myself on that platform because I don't want to make it about me. I want to make it about the public. So anybody that is interested in speaking about their mental health, send in your videos to by WeTransfer to my Decker Reloaded, or well, no point in sending them to Sally and Darren because then they'll have to send it to me. If you wanna speak about your mental health, send in your videos through WeTransfer to Decker Reloaded, DECCAREA loaded @gmail.com, all one thing, and you know, we'll get your video up of you speaking. You don't have to show your face. You can just put the phone down and talk about certain subjects, whatever you feel comfortable with. Don't feel like you have to put your face on screen for everybody to see, because you don't. Yeah, for the sponsors, mate, it's 3 months. And then they decide after 3 months if they want to continue. That's it, bro. It's not, you're not like contracted to like 12 months or like that. Do you know what I mean? 3 months. After the 3 months, we'll then talk what you think. You know, what have you got back from it? You know, how you feeling? Do you want to continue? If not, fair play. If you do, then we'll continue. It's for same price. 100%. It's all about the fighters, James, and you just need to get out with a couple of beers and cycle, pick up fitness. No problem, James, bro. Hope you're all right, son. Listen, mate, you've got a good community here, pal. You know, at least you've got, listen, James, you've got a good community on here, mate. Always welcome to speak out, pal. Always welcome. Just try and be positive. Now, if you want to make a video, bro, and send it in, and we'll get it up. If not, and you want your privacy, then you deal with your privacy and your demons, and you go and get help. Go and see a doctor, mate. Ring the doctor straight up. Get that doctor's number in your phone now, and just speak to somebody, man. People say speak to the crisis team. Yeah, I know, but I don't think it helps me. It does help speaking to someone, but where's it going to get you? I've done it myself. You're in the same boat. I'm speaking to the crisis team, and a week later, I'm back in the same boat. Get that doctor's rang and pressure them. I want seen now. I am not feeling good. I don't want to be here anymore. I do not want to be here. I need seen to right now. Demand it. Because some of them don't take it in unless you're right on top of it. You've got to beg them. Listen, get me in that doctor's now. I want to see a doctor. That's what it's about, guys. Trust us, man. Don't let them take the mick out of you. But yeah, positive vibes, guys. Hornet, positive vibes, bro. Well done, Neil, pal. Do you know what it is? Alcohol is worse than anything. Like, trust us, man. Alcohol can be worse than anything. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Demanding is the only way. That's what I had to do, bro. But in the end, I ended up getting sectioned because I was a risk to myself. Like when Decker says, I thought I was a tough guy, but I'm a softer guy. Not long for your word, mate. No problem, bro. Not a problem. Crisis team are experts, mate. But at the end of the day, what you're gonna gain? Do you know what I don't like? Especially when you've been through trauma, having to speak to 7 different people. Nah, I want to see one person, and one person that I can build up a trust with. That's it. One person that I can build up a trust with. Some people need psychiatric help to deal with trauma and triggers. That's what some people need, mate. Some people don't need to be sitting around a table with a group of people, or even on your own with a crisis team, and then 3 months later you're still in the same place. You know, got to stamp your foot down. Need to start his journey. Yeah, thank yourself for everything you. No problem, Joe, bro. You're always respectable. You're always respectable. But yeah, man. So tonight I'll be on at 7:30. I enjoy coming on. I enjoy the talks. I enjoy mixing with you. What I'm going to do tonight. Listen, guys. This is to the members. I'm going to put the link in the community page if you want to come on tonight. Please, in the background, don't have any other gadgets on. If you've got the YouTube on the TV, you've got the app on while you're on StreamYard, it'll just echo. So clear all your apps on your phone, clear it, and then go on StreamYard, click the link, and just come on that way. Because the other time we had people on, there was a problem with all the echoing and stuff. So this way, it's better. I like that saying, if you don't speak out, you'll end up with no. Exactly. For some people, it's not easy to speak out, and I get it. I understand. But I'll tell you one thing, see, when you do, what a weight off your shoulder. What a weight off your shoulder. It's like you're carrying the world on your shoulders, and all of a sudden, boom, you feel free. What's everyone's views with Alcoholic Anonymous? Or is it just me that got rattled with the church, or is that for me? To be honest with you, James, if you do have a serious problem, you do need to ring the doctors. And you know what it is? The doctor will send you in the right direction. I know people say, well, Alcoholics Anonymous. Mate, I know people are going there drunk. So, like, what is the point? Honestly, they go in drunk. They've had a few drinks and they're going in to seek help about drinking, and they've gone in drunk. I definitely think the doctor is your first port of call, and then I would let him decide. You know what I mean? Let him check you and see what he thinks you need. If he says crisis team, then fair enough. If he says alcohol, then it's fair enough. Or he might put you on medication. Sometimes they've got them blockers or something for alcoholics. They use blockers where you make you sick if you drink, so it stops people drinking. Nothing worse than the rattle, man. Yeah, doctors don't give you just pills, mate. They don't. And I understand that. Sometimes the pills help us. They help me. I mean, when I come off them, my head goes all over the place. I mean, you can see I'm in a good place now because I'm consistently on my medication. When I come off my meds, boom, I'm starting to sleep properly now. You know, I'm back in routine. I'm up to the cardio this morning. I'll get my cold bath after this. I'm happy. I've got my first meal at 12 o'clock because I'm doing the intermittent fasting. If I even got routine, my head goes. But yeah, you're right, Save the UK. Tell them everything. But you know what, though? Especially with trauma, one thing you don't want to be doing is talking to different people. Because I tell you what, guys, I got passed around last year and I was fuming. I was talking about things that I'd never spoke about, and I was getting passed around to different. And I'm like, wait a minute, man. I'm keeping my mouth shut now. I don't feel good. You're passing me around and I'm talking about stuff. I want to speak to one person and build a trust with one person, not 20 different people. So make sure, guys, when you get help, you want one person only, not passed around like a bloody doll. You have to put your foot down with them sometimes, man. I'm telling you. You have to put your foot down with them, because sometimes they take the mick like they do. 100%, 100%, Mr. G, man. First port of calls the doctors. You're 13 years clean. Well done, bro. Well done. Congratulations, man. Well done, pal. Well done. But it's just nice that people are coming on here asking for help. Do you know what I mean? So it's nice that we've actually got people in the comments that can direct the guy in the right direction and give him a little bit of a lift, bit of a push. You know, give him that help. I'm all right, me, James. I'm thick-skinned, pal. I've got through it. I'm here. I'm happy. I'm smiling. I'm now committed to this project of bare knuckle fighting. So I'm not looking back now, bro. I'm looking forward. Know what I mean, man? Yeah, I'm good. Tell you what I do need. I need a sunbed. I might look brown on the camera, but I'll tell you what, I feel white. I need Turkish barbers. I need a number naught with the bick, nice trim with the beard, and a hot towel, and a nice sunbed. That's what I need. I'm gonna get it today. Hitting the sack. Where are you from? Sleep 99 if you're hitting the sack, bro. Have you been working nights? By the sounds of it, James, you sound like you're from Newcastle. Just by the, I'm kind of getting the gist. You're from Newcastle. You're white and I'm white. I don't know, mate. Your thing is with sunbeds, when you go on a well done, Duran Roberto, bro. When you go on the sunbeds, it becomes like when you don't go on for a week, you feel white. I know it's pathetic, mate. It becomes like a bit of an addiction, doesn't it? Having a tan, like anything. You do something for so long, you get used to it. It becomes a routine. But no, do you know what, guys? I'm delighted. I'm Geordie. I could tell, bro. I could tell, mate. But hey, nice to have you on the channel, mate. And I hope you find a little bit of comfort coming on here every morning, 10:30. We're back on tonight, 7:30. Every day. It's every day, unless I've got things on, or I'll probably. I like to sometimes be on. So what I'll do is I'll change the times. But James, do us a favour. Subscribe to that channel that Darren has just put in the link there. Just type in the battle between angels and demons. You maybe see it on one of my community pages. It's just a shame that we can't put the link in, Darren. You know, like so people can just click on it actually in the comments, mate. You lads have cheered me up. Hey, respect, man. That's what we're all here for, bro. You know what I mean? We're all here to. If you're having a bad day, man, speak out. You're not putting your negativity on any of us. We're all. I'm good, me. I'm good. I'm here to help. I'm here to at least make someone's day. You know what I mean? If you're making someone's day, you do it. You know, I'm happy. You don't, because I've been in that situation where you don't want to burden people with your problems. I've done it myself. You're sitting there and you don't want to say no because you feel that other people can't be arsed listening to you, so you just keep it to yourself. I know. Well, trust me. Open up on here, bro. You're not burdening me. You're not burdening you guys. You're not burdening anybody. You're not being negativity. You're telling us how you feel, and we're happy to just give you a bit of advice. That's it. We're not doctors, but we're experienced by suffering our own mental health problems. What we done, we're telling you what we done, and that's what we think you should do. See a doctor first. That's your first port of call, bro. Champ, when is the fight on YouTube? This week, bro. This week, bro. This week, man. It's a direct. So what you're saying, Daz, is that link that you're clicking on, you can actually click on it and it takes you to the channel. Is that what you're saying, mate? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could click on the links. Like, I didn't know. I just can you do it? Save the UK. I didn't know that. That's even better, man. It's even better. So every time someone's got a problem, Darren, just fire the link in. Keep, when people are coming out talking about mental health, fire that link in. I did not know that you could click on it and it just takes you right to it. Sweet as a nut. Sweet as a nut. So is it the same with the Instagram links and stuff as well? You can click the Instagram links and then it takes you straight to them. Did not know that at all. That's one thing I didn't know. And I know a lot about YouTube and I didn't know that. I just thought it was a daft link like on Instagram that people put the YouTube links on Instagram and you click on them and it doesn't take you to nothing. Hi Decker, my name is Wayne Kerr and I love to fight. Are you still looking for a heavyweight? Always looking for fighters, mate. Can someone put my Derek Heggie official Instagram in the link for Team Phoenix? And you can contact me through Instagram. I mean, maybe some people are just clicking onto the channel now and not knowing what I've been saying in the past. I don't know. But I'll repeat, as always, contact me through Instagram. If you're going to send a video on email, if you're going to email me, I want a video. If I'm not getting a video from you, I'm just deleting the message. Because I don't know, I'm not going to be talking to a ghost. I could be talking to anybody. Probably is. Probably is. It wouldn't surprise us, mate. One thing I've learned about starting this company up, 85% of them are absolute dribblers. Talk fight, but they can't. Ash Anderson, how you doing, bro? Alderson, is that you that I'm going to be ringing today, mate? Yes, we're another fighter in the chat. Come on. The fighters are even coming in the chat now. Right, we've got Ash lined up. Yeah. Like I say, Ash, everything QT brought, say nothing on here. Say nothing on here. Everything's got to be kept quiet. Nothing said, no dates, no days, nothing. Everything is personal, private, and ready to rock and roll, bro. Ready to rock and roll. All I want from the fight is right. And I'm going to say this now to anybody that's considering doing it. Because trust me, it takes guts. It takes guts to get a phone call, say, you're fighting so-and-so on this day, and then that travel journey down there to turn up with your opponent takes a lot of guts. Nerves, fear, everything. And that's why I respect these lads. Listen, I'm going to get times where lads are going to let me down. There's going to be times where it comes fight day and I ring the lad and he's not answering his phone. That's why I need a plan B and C and back up for it, just in case. Because unfortunately, you do get people like that, where they'll mess you around. But see the lads that do turn up, you've got my massive respect, and that's coming from me. I'm an experienced bare-knuckle fighter. And if you turn up and you fight, you've got my respect for life. I'm telling you, because it takes guts. Even I get scared doing it. And the way I'm doing it now, with the headbutts and the street fight rules, I'd be even more scared of doing it. But I'd still do it, but I'd be even more scared because I know what it takes to do it. And it takes a lot, man. I've seen me, before a fight, need the toilet 5 times, man. I've seen me need a number 2. And I'm not joking, I could shite through a straw, man. I'm telling you. Honestly, I've seen me, before fights, shite through a straw. But yeah, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like. You know, it makes a big difference. I tell you what, it does. The videos make a big difference when you hit the like button or you comment. Normally, when you comment on not the live comment section, but the normal comment section. But yeah, after a long day, how do you like to wind down? truthfully, do you want to know something, Ian? I'm going to be totally honest with you, bro. Right? See, this week, I've been working on this project till I go to sleep. Honestly, I've not had a break. I'm not complaining because it's what I want to do. But what I normally like to do to wind down is I move all my social media apps to the other side of my phone, and I just watch YouTube and catch up on like some fights or watch a documentary about crime. And I like to fall asleep. But lately, I've just been constantly on the ball, mate, like lining fights up, getting things set in place. I'm a perfectionist, mate, and I think it's down to probably my mental health. I've got a little bit of OCD where everything has to be perfect. Do you know what I mean? So, but like, listen, the pressure's off now. I told you I was going to start something, and I've started it, and I'm delivering it. But now, there's extra pressure now of having to be consistent. So, it's no good me telling you, oh, we've had one fight, but we won't get any more. No good, man. I've got to be consistent now, so I'm out there now fixing it. But listen, guys, my battery's on 5%. I've got to go. So listen, guys, tune in tonight at 7:30. Click join to become a member, because I'm going to put the link for tonight's live in the members section. Click on it and you can come on and talk to me tonight. But remember, have your devices all switched off so you can listen to me. God bless, guys. Love you all.